All right, hey, how's it going? It's a new episode of Productive Procrastination. Today is, let's see, April 6th. Nice, it's 2 p.m. exactly. I'm just starting. I usually start around 1 or whatever. Anyways, hey, how's it going? I hope your weekend was good. Let's see, mine was pretty good, actually. I forgot what I did. So as you know, I got my second shot already. I got it last week. A week ago exactly, because I did the podcast. As soon as I got. By the way, the last podcast, I don't know. I have a new computer, and I tried to do it on the new computer, and it just kind of, I don't know. It got away from me there. So I apologize. I think the levels on this audio is a little bit much. Anyways, so I got my second shot. I went to the park on Saturday. It was my friend's coming home party, I guess. Yeah, she moved away. She moved out of San Francisco a while ago, a couple of years, I think. And then, she moved back to last week, and we all got together. We got together, and we had a few drinks. It was fun. It was nice seeing her again, and that whole crew actually. It's a group of friends I don't get to see too often, because they weren't part of my bubble. But now that I'm vaccinated, I'm just like, okay, let's go everywhere, I got to see some other people on, I think it was Thursday. I was hoping there was going to be a Thirsty Thursday. Pre-pandemic, Thirsty Thursdays was, technically college night, but it's where most of the dive bars have like really cheap drinks. And we used to just, get hammered for those days. But yeah, no, it's not so much. It's not existent anymore because you can't really get hammered because of this pandemic. But I did meet up with a few people that I haven't seen in a while. We got some beers. We went to Stein's. Stein's was bars just close earlier now. Like there's none really that open past 10, or rarely. Like I don't know. But anyways, it was Stein's. It's like this German beer, German restaurant beer kind of thing. It was good. I haven't been there in a while. I haven't had German beer in a while, and I got a half liter. I was gonna get the full liter. Just reminds me of like Berlin, but I told myself, you know what. The problem with that is that the beer gets cold, it's basically the same price, to be honest, as like half liter is literally the like 50% cost of the full liter. But the beer will get cold and flat, so I thought it would be better just to fuck with half liters instead. That's why, and then you get like freshly tapped beer, did that. Saw some good friends I haven't seen in a while. And then after, we try to find another bar to go to, but yeah, most of the bars are closed, which kind of sucks. It was a Thursday night, though, what else did I do? Oh, later that night, we found another bar. Got our last call because they were closing. I think it was like at 11, and they're like, oh yeah, one last drink and that's it. Then we got a ski-daddle, which we did. And we tried to find another bar, actually, but when we got there, they had just closed. So, oh well, what can you do? Let's see, what else did I do? What did I do Friday? I don't think I did anything Friday. I think Friday was a chill day for me. Yeah, I think so. Which is good, I guess. Yeah. One drink. Yeah, it was a chill day. Because I remember, I'm going to go day drinking on Saturday, so probably shouldn't. Let's see, what else did I do? Oh, on Sunday I had a beer. It was Easter. Yeah. I had a beer with my friend. He used to live in this neighborhood. I've known him since kindergarten. But he lives now in I don't know, like Bernal Heights or something. I don't know, somewhere near a mountain. No. I forgot, dude. I forgot where he lives, but it's not here. He was in the neighborhood. We just grabbed a beer. We were talking about. Oh man, it was. I don't know. It was. I think it's been a while since me and him. It was just me and him. Like grabbed a beer, and then we were just it was fun. Even though it was just a short, just 2 drinks, before I had dinner with the family. But it was fun. We talked about like future trips, and we were talking about our trip to LA and how smashed we were in LA. Oh my god, we were like beyond drunk. We were in LA for one reason and one reason only, was there was like this pop-up cantina bar. The cantina from Star Wars. There was a pop-up, and they had like specialty drinks, that were like Star Wars themed. And we went down there. We road tripped. We drove down there. He drove down there mostly, I think. And we were. That was a time where I was really into, not super into, but I watched a lot of How I Met Your Mother. And on their road trips where they do that song, like I would walk 500 like throughout the whole road trip. I don't know if you watch a show, you know what I'm talking about. I don't. I think it was like the cassette was stuck in their radio, in their stereo system, so that was the only song they could play during the road trip. So I ended up doing that when we were going to LA. I was like, I was sitting shotgun because I'm like the biggest, and then I would just play that on repeat, and it got annoying, and then it got good, and then it got annoying again, and then once you were drunk, it was like, oh yeah, it was good. I have a video of us like rocking out to that. That was fun times. That was a fun trip. And then we were trying to figure out what we did, and the only thing we could remember that we did was a cantina, but the cantina was a drunken blur. What was it? There was we did like a mimosa not sampling. What do you call that? A flight. Oh, mimosa. Oh, jeez, my hair's like so fucking. Anyways, a mimosa flight. So it was basically bottomless mimosas, but you get all these different kinds of juices that you can mix it with. But so like you just kept getting more champagne, and then you said, a little bit of grapefruit juice in this one, and then you put a little bit of orange juice, and you just mix it up, and it was actually pretty good, and we got pretty drunk. Needless to say, we were only there for like, I don't know, I think we were only there for 2 nights and 3 days. Yeah, like we got there at night, Friday night, and we left Sunday morning, I think, because people had to go to work. It was fun. I was like completely drunk, and the thing was the canteen pop up. It was all weekend, but the ticket that you had was like a specific night. So we had Sunday night. So I don't know who, to be honest, I forgot who drove back, but I remember I was just passed out with Portos on my lap. If you haven't had Portos is delicious. It's a bakery down there. I don't know what kind of bakery, if it's like Russian or something, I don't know, but they have this really, really good thing. Like they have like these potato balls with meat inside. And they deep fry the potato balls, and then it has meat in it. It is, I don't know, there's a lot of other stuff that's good in there, but I think those it's what I know them for. It's delicious. We were just reminiscing about that, and we're thinking about doing another LA trip. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait till like, and I think most of us are vaccinated or at least have the one shot. I think there's only like, in that group of friends, there's only 2 people that haven't gotten the first shot yet, but everyone else has at least one. I think only one person has one, and then the rest of us are double shotted. And then my other friend group, which is really cool, like everybody is at least one shot in. There's only 2 people that one shot in, and then the others are all vaccinated. So yeah, it's gonna be good. We're getting there. We're getting there. Definitely getting there. What else is new? Let's see. I don't know. No, yeah. Oh, so yeah, I have this new computer. I really love it. Actually, it's doing good things. But yeah, no, I think it was just too new for me to figure out how to, I guess edit. Not edit. No, but like to use the equipment from there, from my old computer to this one. But I fixed it. I got it down. So should be good now. I think I need to record a new promo. Yeah. But I think that's it. Yeah, I'm loving it. I've been mining crypto. I've been mining Ethereum, and it's been going good. I mean, you don't make much money off of it, really, to be honest. But the good thing is that you get paid in crypto, you know, for mining it. So you get paid in Ethereum, and you know, as long as if Ethereum's doing good, you're making a little bit more than the US dollar amount. So yeah, and crypto. I mean, and Ethereum's doing pretty well. It hit 2 Gs. 2 Gs. I wonder if it's gonna hit 3G, 3,000 by the end of the year. But that'd be really good. So I don't think I'm even gonna cash it out to USD. I'm just gonna keep it invested in Ethereum, I think. And I'm still buying into Bitcoin, whenever I can, like whenever it dips by a little extra. Let's see what else is new. I don't know. My allergies are still there, but they're getting better. A lot better today, actually. Almost suspiciously. Like what? How all of a sudden I feel like a little bit better. I still feel it though, and it's funny because I stopped taking medicine for it, and then all of a sudden, maybe it needed more histamine. I had too much antihistamine. I don't know how it works. I'm not a doctor or a pharmacist. So yeah, there's that. Oh, so I guess I haven't gotten it yet, but I was on Facebook Marketplace, right? And oh wait, no, now I remember what I did on Friday. Anyways, no, that I'll backtrack to that later. You don't have a say whether or not you want to hear it. You're just gonna have to hear it anyways. I haven't gotten it yet, but I was going on Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna see. It's been a while since I saw what kind of cameras are out there, and I was looking, and then I found the Sony A7 II, not the 3, the 2. That one's, it's pretty old, but it's still a really good camera, and I found one for like $8, and well, a little less than $8, and it came with like 3 batteries, and I bought it. I was like, because I do want to start doing video too. I want to make like promotional videos, or like not necessarily commercials for like certain products, but yeah, maybe. But I mean like promotional videos for other for restaurants or anything like that, for I don't know, for their social media or something. And I would do it with my Nikons, but the autofocus it's really not made for video. I mean, I'm using a Nikon right now for that, but even you can tell, like, look at the autofocus. It's just all over the place. It hunts like crazy. And I think mainly it was that and the image stabilizing. The like DSLRs don't have image stabilization. It's mainly a mirrorless thing, and not all mirrorless cameras have that either. But this one does, and it's a big deal. There's a huge difference because there is image stabilization in the lenses for DSLRs. But even those are only like telephoto lenses or zoom lenses. They're not on prime lenses, and I want to use prime because it just looks better. Look at this. This is a prime lens. Look at that. So yeah, that's the main reasons why. And it doesn't come with a lens, but I'm gonna buy a lens too. But anyways, I texted the guy. I had him bring down the price, and he was like, "Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go see it tomorrow, and buy it tomorrow." So I'm thinking about selling this camera that I'm using right now, and just have this as my backup. This is a nice camera. This is my main camera right now, and the camera I'm using as a webcam is my backup. But I'm thinking about selling that one, just using this as my backup. Decisions. I don't want to sell this one though, because it's like my first DSLR. There's some sentimental value there. But can I justify using it just as a webcam? I don't know. I can get like a couple hundred. I don't know. I do have so I was thinking about selling some Bitcoin actually, because I have Bitcoin on two different platforms, and I rather have it all on one. And I like the first one I invested in, it's actually grown since a lot significantly, so there's enough for me to just like pull out and maybe use that towards a lens. And I haven't invested in that one in a while, though. The new platform where I invest my cryptocurrency, that's where I've been adding on, or investing more of. Yeah, so I'm just thinking it's probably better just to have the crypto in just like one platform. And I need, I can use those the $200 from the camera too to get that really nice lens with the Bitcoin money too. I don't know, we'll see. I'm like talking right at it, saying I might sell you. I feel guilty. I'm gonna be getting a new camera. What else is new? I think after that, oh yeah, so there's another thing that I just came out of the shower, and I was, those slots you have in the shower. And I was thinking of doing getting business cards made. I think that would be like the easiest way for me to sorry, it's gonna go to sleep. Focus back on me. There it is. All right. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, business cards. Which is like my Instagram handle. Maybe both. I have two Instagram handles for photography. One's more for like, street photography, and one's more for studio work, like more something for, more like advertisements and like portraits and like something more professional, not street photography. So I don't know. I'm thinking about getting those made, some business cards, so I can just go up to businesses and say, hey, I follow you on Instagram. I don't know if I do. I'll follow them, and I'll be like, hey, I follow you on Instagram. I love your place. Maybe you be interested in some some, like nicer photos for your social media, get more social media attention. Things are opening back up, kind of thing. And then I can just shoot them my card instead of like, look at my phone and look at my pictures. I can just be like, here's my card. It's more professional, right? Professional. Here's my card. My Instagram is on there. You can see what kind of photos I've done and what I can do for you. I'm thinking about doing that. How much are business cards though? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's I've been struggling on what steps I should take right now, and I think that that's a good next step. Besides just trying to build my portfolio, I need to showcase them, and that's a good way to do that. So that's what I'm gonna do: make business cards and just go up to businesses. I hope they're not expensive. Hope not. And then in turn, hopefully, like when I get this new camera, get this new lens, maybe they want a promotional video for their, Instagram, or social media or whatever, their website. I could do that. So I'm hoping. We'll see. We'll start off. We'll start off with this first. Let me get more. More familiar with the business aspect before I try to expand it, expand my, what I offer. Stick with photos for right now. So I'm super excited, but I'm gonna, I'm trying to hone in my craft. 21 minutes already. All right, okay, I should review something, right? I was going out actually this week. I didn't really watch much. I did watch the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I don't know about that show. It's already, 3-4 episodes in? I don't know. They're trying to make it like political, which is kind of cool, which I kind of like, but it's just missing. The chemistry between those two sucks. It's so bad. It's like they're forcing this. Their back and forth is just forced, and it's not it's cringy. It makes me cringe every time they try to do like a funny back and forth, or witty banter, or they're trying to, or like this little petty, It's not a good, how some buddy cop movies, like their chemistry is just like they fight, they argue, but they mutual respect, they get the job done. They have chemistry though, and they bond over a certain thing. Like with Rush Hour, they bonded on the fact that both their fathers were cops. And then how like their honor and their name and their ego, basically. They bonded over that, even though they argue all the time, and they were best friends. It's not happening in the Winter Soldier. I don't know what. It's all over the place. The only reason right now I'm watching Winter Soldier is to see that new Captain America fail. He's got that. I hate that Captain America. He's not Captain America. I was watching, I think I just mentioned this last time, but I was watching some video, and they were talking about how he's like the beginning of the Dark Avengers, or because he's actually a real character. I think in the comics, he's referred to as Mr. Patriot or something, Captain Patriot or Patriot Man or whatever, some whack ass name. But he does take on the Captain America shield. And they were but in the comics they staged this huge thing to make him look like a hero, and someone theorized, I forgot who it was. I'm sorry, I'm just horrible at names. I was watching a YouTube video, I forgot who it was, but they were talking about they were talking about how the show might be doing the same thing. With that whole organization with the red hand, how maybe it might be backed by somebody to make Captain America look like a hero. But to be honest, I'm I'm just waiting for him to fail. Like, I want him to fail so bad. I want Chris Evans to come back and just be like, no. But he can't, in that timeline. He's old now. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. So the title of the video I watched, it was called The Dark Avenger ? And had a picture of the new Captain America. So I don't know, Google that and look for it. It talks about like the new Avengers, the Dark Avengers, and how there's a white Vision now. You know how Vision's body is. You know how there's you saw WandaVision, the white Vision, and then you got the whack ass new Captain America, and then I don't know who else would be in the Dark Avengers, but it's interesting to think. And I think Zemo's behind the whole fucking thing. Maybe he's the only one gaining right now. He seems like he's the only one in control and knows what's going on. So, anyways, I did watch something else. I watched King Kong. Wait, Godzilla versus King Kong, or King Kong versus Godzilla. Yeah. So, I don't know. I had mixed feelings about it. I did it was very entertaining. But so when I watched the first Godzilla, and I liked what they were doing with it because it wasn't really sci-fi. I mean, it was sci-fi, but it was still, grounded in the real world. There was nothing like super technology wasn't super advanced or anything. It was just kind of, it was based in our known, universe, our known reality, what we're familiar with. I don't really remember that's what I liked about the first Godzilla. I don't really remember the second Godzilla that much, but I remember it being the same kind of thing. And then once hit the King Kong versus Godzilla, like this new one that came out, there was a lot of like tech that made me feel like, oh, this is kind of just like a, it's a sci-fi movie, and it's, I don't know, like not a monster movie. There's all this super advanced technology that, like, I guess for some reason you have to just buy into, get a bend to your disbelief a little bit. But yeah, it was, that part bugged me. I mean, like, they didn't even need all that, to be honest. They didn't need to make it super techy and make it like, it just seems like it's not part of our reality anymore, and that was the only thing I didn't like. And I didn't watch Kong, the new one where this King Kong is based on. So so in the beginning, you sympathize with Kong a lot. Like, he's the protagonist, and I've only watched the Godzilla movies, and it's just like, oh man, they're making Godzilla look like the bad guy. Because I was clearly 100% Godzilla gonna kick Kong's ass. Like, I was Team Godzilla. But then, like, towards the middle of the movie, I'm just like, oh man, fuck. Like, Kong, I want Godzilla to win, but I don't want Kong to die. Because like he's. No, it was good. It was good. Final battle, it was a little predictable, but entertaining nonetheless. I would say watch it. I watched it on, so it's a big movie. It's one of those movies. So if if it's safe, if you're vaccinated, watch it in a theater. I didn't watch it in a theater. Or if you have I watched it on my projector. So it felt like a theater. It's one of those movies. So if you have a dope ass home theater with like surround sound, or like just like fat ass TV or projector too, I recommend watching it, because it's one of those movies where you have to watch it. Yeah, it's a big movie, I wouldn't recommend watching it on like your computer monitor or anything like that, unless you have a dope setup on your computer monitor. But it's meant to be seen. It's fucking Godzilla. He's a big guy. Saying King Kong too. It needs to be seen on the big screen. So I do recommend it if you like those kind of movies. It was funny. Like a couple, was it a couple years ago? No, it was like last year, before the whole pandemic thing, the whole COVID thing. Me and my friend, my film buddy, we just talked a lot about film. We were discussing all the versus movies, because we were talking about how whack Batman versus Superman was, and and then we were thinking about all the other ones, and there was like Batman versus Superman, Alien versus Predator, and then all the Godzilla versus whatever, and we were trying to Freddy versus Jason, and we Googled up more because we couldn't think of any more after that, right? Those were like the big top ones, and then he Googled the top versus movies, and you know what made the first? What they had the same list, the Godzilla versus Mothra, whatever, and then Freddy versus Jason, Batman versus Superman, and what made the top 5? I think it was still in the top 5 or at least top 10. Was Kramer versus Kramer. It's technically a versus movie, but yeah, it's not one that you think of off the top of your head. That's. Anyways. I think I'm going to end it there. Yeah, everybody have a good weekend. Hope you had a good week. Previous weekend. Have a good one that's coming up. I don't know why I phrased it that way. Yeah, have a good weekend. Remember, like my friend says, everything in moderation, even moderation. Yeah, have a good one. Just be safe and do all the things that you enjoy to do. Except crack. Don't do crack.